Oh yeah, move on up. WVON, the talk of Chicago. We are the McClendon Report, 591 5990. I am Theo the Thinker, Gerard the Professor. We're on WVON.com, streaming in the World Wide Web. Theo the Thinker, Gerard the Professor. Have another special guest here that was gracious enough to sort of join our conversation with another filmmaker. But this filmmaker and thinker is Lisa Murray. She's doing a movie as we speak called I Have Dreams, Damn It. It's basically about living one's dreams. She's interviewing individuals who have basically shedded the negativity that they might have accumulated in life and said, I'm going for it, I'm going for broke, I'm going to live my dreams, I'm going to actualize. Welcome back to the McClendon Report, Lisa Murray.
Thank you very much.
Now, I'm reading your press release here. It says, Lisa Murray, the independent filmmaker responsible for the popular internet video, Free Hugs in Hollywood, which was recently featured on the Yahoo homepage as well as YouTube, is launching production on her feature documentary, I Have Dreams, Damn It, a film about the pursuit of a dream. And then there's a quote here from Lisa. She says, it is total serendipity that the production start date fell on the Martin Luther King holiday weekend. With independent film, you take what you can get when you can get it. This weekend is when the resources opened up, and so I moved forward with it. Lisa, welcome back to the show. You're on location, filming at a winery in, Modesto, California? What part of California there?
I am actually in Vacaville, California.
Give us some geography lesson. Vacaville is where?
It is, oh gosh, it's north of Napa Valley.
Indeed. All right. Okay, now, yes, indeed. Now, Lisa, let's get down to the nitty gritty here. I've seen your posts on YouTube, and for the uninitiated, YouTube is that very wonderful video site where you can just inquire on anything, and a video of some sort will pop up. I use it to look at the old groups of my childhood, to look at the Temptations and the Jackson 5 and the Supremes and Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath and Gentle Giant. That's what I use YouTube for. Then, but up pops Lisa Murray and her Free Hugs in Hollywood, the beautiful little song playing in the background. I said, this lady's pretty special. And when I saw your entries there on YouTube, I said, this lady is on her way. I think we need to get her on the McClendon Report. And we're going to ask the question out there. I think we were pretty much soliciting filmmakers earlier, but now I'm just soliciting all dreamers, calling all dreamers. What was it? What, as a matter of fact, Lisa, tell us that question that you asked that is like the subtext or the theme of your movie. What question do you ask? And I'm going to pose that question to our audience.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
Wow. What did you want to be when you grew up? Think back, ladies and gentlemen. What was that? What was that? That kernel of wisdom, that hope that was in you as a 4 or 5-year-old or 7 or 8-year-old. What was that you wanted to be, and was it tied into that innate knowledge? I often, when I look at a baby, let me just offer this to the listening audience and Lisa and Gerard, Professor Gerard as well. When I look at babies, I see someone who's like fresh from the spiritual world. Mm-hmm. They're fresh. They haven't been beaten up by the world yet. They haven't been fed with propaganda yet. They haven't been told they can. And indeed, as they're infants, even when a child is learning to walk, there's no such thing as can't. It's a matter of, I'm going to get back up. I fell. Yeah, cool. But I'm getting back up. I'm getting back up. They keep getting back up until they're walking and running. But where in our lives do we stop doing that in our lives? What was it you wanted to be when you grew up, when you were fresh from the spirit world, ladies and gentlemen? 5915990. Lisa, talk to us about this phenomenon of trying to live your dreams.
Well, I saw a quote somewhere that said, we're born knowing love, and then we learn fear. And I really believe that. I think that, we start to shut down. And I tried really hard to hold on to that initial dream that I had. And, just through life and, through bills and trying to make things happen. And whatever else, I even started to shut down, which I think is pretty amazing because I always thought of myself as pretty strong in the dream department. But
It's easy to shut down.
yeah, I mean, it's easy because after a while, we all want comfort. We all want to just wake up, spend some time with our friends and family, and basically go to bed. That's it. And we want to be warm. We want to be safe. We want all those things. But the thing with me is that I have this thing that's pushing through me, this dream. It's so loud. It's like a stereo being played inside of my mind that I couldn't ignore it. I no matter what, even if, I wanted to and I tried to and I just gave up on it, it wouldn't let me give up on it. And people say, what's your dream? And I said, actually, my dream has me. I don't have a dream because I feel like I'm here for that reason, to manifest my dream. And it's amazing to me as I walk down this path because there are so many people that contact me, that email me and say, oh my God, I have this dream. And people go on and on and on. I think even just talking about it and just getting oxygen to it is so life-affirming for them. And it is for me too. It's very validating.
Indeed.
You know what, Lisa? That's classic what you just said, because I think about Chicago's own Jennifer Hudson. Now you're looking at a person who signed up for American Idol. She does not win, but she gets exposure. She ends up being one of the best singers, if not the best that year on that show. And all of a sudden, from the humble beginnings of Chicago, Illinois, to a starring role in the December 25th released Dreamgirls with a cast that is just spectacular. And so the question becomes, what if she would not have auditioned? And there are so many people out there that are missing out on the auditions of life. 591-5990 is the number. Chicago, Illinois. Hey, do you want to be a singer, an actress? Do you want to be something bigger than what you are right now? Give the McClendon Report a call.
Business owner, inventor.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be entertainment, but what radio talk show host, any given field, what is it that you want to do, or more specifically, what did you want to do when you grew up?
Yeah.
591-5990. Who are some of the other people that you're going to be interviewing for this movie, Lisa?
I'm talking to a Nigerian artist and producer, music producer in Los Angeles. He has a very interesting story. He's worked with Lauryn Hill and Stevie Wonder and a bunch of different people. He's an amazing artist, and he scored some films, and I'm really excited to be talking to him because his story is very interesting. And it's funny because people think that because he got signed by a label in Los Angeles, he got flown out from Nigeria. He went to the best recording studios in Los Angeles and in London, worked with the top people. And it wasn't that simple, though. And a lot of people thought that his path was a lot easier than it was, and people think that he's totally successful. And it's actually, he's had to dig really deep. He's had to really dig deep into some spiritual beliefs and into some psychological strengths and everything else to really continue on that path. And
that's a common denominator too, the whole digging deep aspect, because you're going to have to listen to that inner voice, because the voice is outside. You talk about the dream being loud, but some of those naysayers and detractors on the outside are as loud or louder.
Oh, absolutely. And it's this story that it's not any different than a lot of people in the music industry have gone through. The music industry is going through a huge change, and I really feel Theo's vibe on the whole thing of like just wanting a revolution with it, and that's what I feel with Jennifer Hudson. When I hear her sing, I feel that old school soulful, like bringing it back to real soul music.
Absolutely. And that's exactly where I'm coming from, and my listeners here know that I go on record as saying that a transformation is needed in the music industry, and if I can help it, I'm going to usher in that transformation.